What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Cool JC, and this is Trap News TV, and this is a sports edition. I woke up this morning to read a headline: Pernell Whitaker killed in a car accident. And the story goes, he was hit and struck while crossing the street by a car. I don't know where to start at, man. I'm doing this story today with a heavy heart, man, because I idolized Pernell Whitaker. It was on 2 box when I first started watching box. Me and my brother, when we first started watching, it was 2 boxes that we really idolized and we wanted to be like. That was Pernell Whitaker and Sugar Ray Leonard. And like I said, man, at this moment while I'm reflecting on Pernell's career, I could actually say the only fighter that I think he has ever lost to was Felix Trinidad. And the reason I say that because Pernell, he was at the end of his ropes, man. He didn't keep himself up to date. You know, he didn't take care of himself, in other words. But that's the only fighter I can say that really manhandled him. And I take my hat off the Felix Trinidad, because Trinidad was a bad boy too now. So let's not get it mistaken. But that's the only fight I have ever watched with Pernell Whitaker and say he got manhandled in that fight. That's the only fight. I think he beat Oscar De La Hoya. I definitely know he beat Julio Cesar Chavez. I know that for a fact. But he was riled with his eyes wide open in that fight. And I really believe too, because somebody asked me this question a while back before Pernell, demise. They said, who do you think will win a fight, Pernell Whitaker, and they prime now, Pernell Whitaker and Floyd Mayweather Jr. And I thought about it, man. I just, that's a hard pick 'em fight. I think I give a slight edge to Pernell Whitaker, the reason being, because I think Pernell had a higher offensive output. He didn't mind doing the exchanges with you. And a lot of people are sleeping on his inside game too. Pernell had a decent to good inside fighting game. I think Pernell was one of the most overlooked, underappreciated boxer too in modern history. He didn't get his just due, man. And I'll tell you a story. I remember when I first met Pernell in the mall. He came out as I was going into this clothing store. And I said, Pernell Whitaker. And he started, shook my hand, and we talked for a little bit. And while I'm talking to him, I'm looking at him like, damn, this little guy was giving all those big guys these problems. I mean, you have to be in the moment, man, because that's the only thing I think of while I was talking to Pernell Whitaker. Damn, this guy's short, man, to be giving these big ass guys these misfits like he would give them. But like I said, man, it's just a sad day for me, man, because I'm a big fan of box, a huge fan of box. Damn, man, we lost a legend, man, a true legend. So to all Pernell Whitaker families and friends and loved ones, man, my heart is heavy with you guys today. I will keep you guys in my prayers, man. I mean, sad day for boxing, man. We lost a legend. Well, y'all, that's enough. That's all my time for the day. It's your boy Cool JC, man. Peace.